I didn't go out in the woods and catch any deer. I wish I would have caught some deer, but I couldn't catch any deer. Hey everybody, it's Aaron from The Kilby Life. Let's see if this camera works. Thought I'd do a quick interview while I'm driving home. Safely, obviously. I'm watching the road, not the camera. So I thought I'd just go out tonight and do a little intel work, a little scoping around for some new places to hunt. But inevitably I went to a place that I hunted last year, and I got my first deer from that place last year. Sat up in that tree tonight, and I was there probably 30-40 minutes. Then I realized up ahead of me there was a couple deer bedded out in this field, and they were just standing there eating and then laying back down. So got a little intel there, because I eventually saw them when after the sun went down. I saw them just mosey into the woods. So I was thinking, okay, well, maybe I should put a pin over there and just check next time, or maybe set up over there and just come around, and if I'm hunting at night, be able to see if they bed in that same area, maybe catch them after they head into the woods there. When I say catch, I mean see them, you know, not grab them with my hands, catch them. No. I'm not out catching deer. All right, I digress. But I was able to, last hunting light was at 7:06, and I was like, I'm gonna get down at 7, because it seemed quite a bit darker. Yeah, I only have a small area to hunt anyway, so even if one came through there, I think it would have been fine, because I only have about 20-yard shots directly in front of me. I'm pretty well blocked on both sides and have a branch above me, so I got to sit down too, but it's pretty nice. I like the little setup there. But I got down, I'm like, I'm gonna walk over and just kind of set a pin over on where I saw them walk in. And I probably walked 40 yards to the right, and then another 20 yards up a little trail. So I wasn't that far away. And I was hunting in front of a cornfield, but it's just a little slice of a cornfield with grass on one side, I think, and then some winter weed, and then I think some just a food plot that they out here on this public land. And I was going, and I coughed, and all of a sudden this deer just starts busting through that cornfield like crazy. I'm like, that thing had to have been in there the whole time I was there. It sounded huge. I eventually came back around. It didn't see me, but I came back around the other way, and it was pretty dark by that point, but it started blowing at me, and all I saw its rear end, but it was big. It was a big old deer. So I'm gonna head out tomorrow night, and I'll probably add this to that video and see what we come up with. Yeah, my goal is always to get 2 deer per year for my family, And last year I was able to get 2. The year before that I got 0. So I'm hoping for 2, and then able to just do some more casual hunting with some buddies hopefully this year. Try out gun week and that kind of stuff. But you know, I've had a couple sits recently in my old spot, my other spot that I hunt, and I saw absolutely nothing. So I was like, do you know what? It's time to get out and scout around. I said scope earlier, yeah. Scout around and see what I can find out there in the woods. But yeah, tomorrow's the day that I'm gonna try again. Yeah, hunting is, it's hunting. It's not catching deer. So a lot of time and effort goes in, and since I hunt public land, you know, you just never know. Tonight I saw absolutely nobody. Tomorrow I could go out and there could be people everywhere. Last year I was out set up in this tree, and this guy comes out, you know, essentially under the tree, just maybe 10 yards in front of me, and he looks like he's a hunter. He didn't have a bow or anything with him, but he was like looking and taking selfies with some rubs and some scrapes that I was hunting at the moment. And he's down there singing and taking selfies, and he's dancing, and I'm just like, if I say anything, this guy's gonna be scared to death. But I'm like, well, if I don't say anything, he's gonna, and then he sees me, you know, he's gonna be like, oh man, you know. But so embarrassed. But he didn't see me, and I didn't say anything. So there's some guy out there that likes to sing and dance and take selfies out in the woods. Hey, I was up above you in a tree, man. Well, I didn't go out in the woods and catch any deer. I wish I would have caught some deer, but I couldn't catch any deer. I, however, saw about 6 pheasants, and I think someone must have released a bunch of pheasants out there because they were everywhere, and they were scaring. This yearling came out into the field and was out there for like 30 minutes, which made it so I couldn't move at all. But I gotta watch it out there, and then the pheasants started fighting each other and scared it away. So we have pheasants out there scaring the deer away. Fortunately, I was able to move around. That yearling eventually comes back out, and I think I got it on film. We'll see. So, yeah. It was a nice night. It's supposed to freeze tonight, so we'll see how the rest of my season goes. I always think it's kind of weird to have a hunting video with no harvest, essentially, but hunting is I guess this is a better representation of hunting than if I would have just went out of the woods and got something first try, like the last time when I filmed. But I had a good time. It was nice to sit out there and watch the sun go down, and to just get fresh air, and to contemplate life and God and the plans He has for my life and my family, and to just be quiet thank everyone for checking out another Kilby Live video. And again, I'm driving safely. Look, this time I'm not holding the camera. So I hope everyone is just blessed, and Kilby out.